Hello to all my followers and casual viewers. Just a Savage Goods with an update. I had a real snafu with my drone. I lost GPS, fail-safed out of position mode into altitude, and as the video shows, I flew into the yard and broke off both the landing posts. Sheared right off where the bolts meet the frame of the drone. So looking at the logs, I think my issue was the GPS right here. I started out and didn't have any satellites. I didn't have a fix, and then about the time when the flyaway happened, the GPS did get a fix, and so I think the position updated, and then I just almost flew into the fence. The good thing is I used a kill switch and I killed the props or the motors, and so I think that saved my props. But unfortunately, the landing brackets sheared right off. The other thing that was visible in the logs was the magnetometer. I lost I did not have GPS for most of the flight, and then my mag on the logs, I had a lot of mag check bits, which indicated, poor compass health. So I'm gonna get those things fixed, and then I'm gonna see if I can fly again, and this time look at the warning signs, aka fail-safing out of position mode. Also the mag, I had a lot of system log messages on the mag. I should have probably paid attention to better. And the reason why I was using this particular GPS is because all my serial ports are taken up. I'm using a sensor on one, so I had to use a UAVCam GPS, and so it wasn't the greatest GPS to begin with, and not a very good compass either, to have that much check bits. But yeah, I'm gonna show the video, and it starts out pretty good. It looks like I'm in position mode. And then it fail-safes into altitude mode, probably because whatever, I don't think I had valid position set point. I think it was invalid position set points in the log. And then went into altitude mode, and then I'm kind of flying a little bit, turning around. I'm fortunately running the GoPro, as you can see. This is all GoPro footage. And then so I fail-safed into altitude mode. I'm still okay, and then boom, just flew right off into the distance, flew right over me. Almost went into the fence, could have gone into a tree, but I kill switched. Motors cut, so I landed on the bottom, like kind of angled down, so I was flying backwards into the ground with the landing post kind of sticking, facing the ground at a 45, and then poop, popped right off. So thankfully there was no other visible damage. Everything seems fine other than the landing tees. So I'm gonna get a new GPS, and I'm gonna go back at it and test this sensor out. And I have a couple projects this year I'm working on. This is kind of one of them. The other thing I'm working on is kind of constantly in the background is doing ROS 2, some ROS 2 tutorials. So one of them is like an April tag detection video using the Jetson Nano, and I'm still working on that one. I'm also working on some AMD KV260, a KV260 project that I'm working on with hardware acceleration. So I'll have videos up hopefully by the end of the year on both of these projects. And yeah, I will keep you updated. Make sure you definitely hit the like button if this was insightful video. Just make sure you always check your in Q ground control, check all the system log, and check the warnings that come up. Definitely pay attention to the fail safes out of position mode. You have something wrong. Maybe you don't have adequate number of satellites. Maybe you've got interference. Your GPS, the magnetometer, you might have interference too if you have the check bits. So yeah, definitely pay attention before you go out and fly. Just do a little test run indoors, and make sure you're in good health before you arm and fly outside. All right, out.